what's up? And I'm here to talk about the Maine's brand new full-length called Black and White. Now, before I get into the album, of course, let me explain the Maine. They were basically a five-piece band, pop rock, from Tempe, Arizona. Now, personally for me, I've never been the biggest fan of the Maine. To me, I always thought they were kind of bland. They just never did it for me, to be honest. Their last album, I probably liked maybe 2 songs out of, I think, 10. And I just always thought they were kind of slightly overrated. But with this album, I have to say this band has changed everything for me right now, because this album is amazing. I've come to see the light. I've hopped on the bandwagon, at least this album. It's 10 tracks, and it's just right. To me, this album kind of reminded me of A Rocket to the Moon's latest album, but 20 times better. Because there were signs on that A Rocket to the Moon album where I was like, oh, this is great. Like, there was just so many great moments on that album, and then the rest was just kind of really bad, in my opinion. This is like amazing the whole way through. This is what the Rocket to the Moon could have been, and this is fantastic. There's great singing on this, great guitar work, a lot of solos, which I'm not talking about like Slash solos, but just like really popular rock solos. Is just, when you hear them, you know what I'm talking about. Gang vocals, great background vocals, amazing choruses. It's just insane. I was not expecting it at all. Matter of fact, they had released like 2 songs maybe 2 weeks ago, and I just didn't want to hear it, just for the fact that I was never really into this band. But and in my opinion, they probably released my two least favorite songs on the radio, or not on the radio, but like on the internet. So that would have been like bad anyways if I would have checked it out. But you can expect some really great up-tempo, fun, catchy songs like Don't Stop Now, Right Girl, Give It To Me, which has a really cool little there's a cool part in the song that comes after the second chorus where it's kind of like this talk singy song. I don't know, it's got like this talk sing vibe to it, but it's so unexpected, but it was really good. And Fuel to the Fire, the last song, Color, which is really great. Matter of fact, it's actually the first song I heard, and I thought it was the first track, and it's the last song, and it's just really like solo-y and catchy and fun. And then they're like more mid-tempo kind of anthem-y kind of songs, like Growing Up, which kind of starts off slow but then kind of turns into like this really big rock song, which is really great. And it has this like really catchy solo. It's just, and Inside of You, which is also starts off a little bit slower, and then it just picks up and it turns into like this big pop rock song. And I should point out, there's actually no slow songs on this at all, which I thought was going to be jam-packed with. I thought there'd be like one up-tempo song, but I'm surprised. And there's like the more, I guess you can call it slower, but they're not really slower at all, but more ultra-melodic songs that is just will have you singing to the top of your lungs, like Every Road and Saving Grace, which are actually really fantastic. It's just so good. So, I mean, I pretty much named every song. It's just, this album is so fun, so great. Just a song that you just want to like sing and just have a fun time with. So I have to give this 5 stars. And to be honest, I can't even find anything negative at this point. I really don't know. I mean, the only thing I could say is I don't know how long of lasting value this will have, because it essentially is just like fun pop rock music. That's the only negative I could see. Maybe in a month from now I might be like, oh, I'm over this album. That could be the only thing. But other than that, I can't really find anything to blame. I mean, there's 10 songs, and the songs are long enough as a whole to make it, you know, last worthy. It's not too short, not too long. It's just right. The songs are great. There's no skippable tracks. They're all really good. The track listing is good. The sequencing is good. Extremely catchy, fun. I know I say that a lot, but this is a really fun album. And my favorite songs, if I had to pick, I'm gonna go with Every Road, Right Girl, and maybe Saving Grace. And then I'll throw Don't Stop Now, just because I'll just throw it in there. It's tough. I feel like this is one of those albums, the more you listen to, that, like, you're gonna have a different song every time, so, which is good too. And yeah, no least favorite songs. So definitely check this band out, the Maine, Black and White, which I'm sure you've all have heard of them anyways. But if you didn't like the first album, definitely give this a shot, because I think this is a billion times better than their last album, by far. And check out this album, Black and White. 5 stars. Amazing job. The Maine.
I know, I can't get inside of you.